Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Alien Encounters video on extra-dimensional beings. Before I get into it though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you would hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on social media, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there. I like to think I write good stories that make you think. I wrote a 3-book science fiction Western series called Drifters, working on a 4th one. I wrote a fun story about a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. It's called The House Off Farrago Road. I wrote a political fantasy called The Righteous President. And I'm working on a series. I've got 2 so far, working on the 3rd. The first one is Vanguard 1. The second one is Task Force Terminus. It's futuristic space warfare type thing. It's a study of humanity from an alien perspective. Hope you get it. Hope you like it. Now, extra-dimensional beings. There are hundreds upon hundreds of theories about where or when alien beings come from. If in fact alien beings exist, then I see no reason to discount that possibility. They have to be coming from somewhere, and researchers are coming up with new theories on that topic on a daily basis. One of my favorite theories is the ultra-terrestrial theory. Check out my video on this. Another of my favorites is that alien beings come from the future, which is time travel. Einstein proved time travel exists. We just can't do it yet, as far as I know. We are working on it. If somebody in the future has figured it out, they could be coming back and visiting it. It makes logical sense to me. Another is that aliens are extra-dimensional. If they are extra-dimensional beings who can either portal into our world or phase into our world, then that opens up a whole realm of different possibilities. String theory proposes the existence of 26 dimensions. If that is the case, then it's quite possible that there are beings living in those dimensions. There are other theories in physics which state that new dimensions are created each and every second of the day. Or there's another theory that says every time anybody makes a decision, any animal makes a decision, anytime any kind of a decision is made, a new universe branches off from that point in our timeline and creates a new dimension going forward. If those are true, any of these theories are true, then there's no way to calculate how many other dimensions there are. There are tons of other theories like this as well. Those are just some of my favorites. Suffice to say, it's quite possible that there are a multitude of other dimensions. If alien beings, or at least a portion of them, come from these other dimensions, then either they are far more advanced to be able to hop back and forth between dimensions, they're far more advanced than us, I should say, or there are natural means, portals, natural abilities, etc., for them to dimension hop. There are many researchers who believe that technologically it may be easier to hop dimensions than to travel faster than light. Therefore, it seems more reasonable to them that aliens might come from other dimensions rather than other planets. All of this it can be confusing, but if you follow it, it all kind of makes sense. Because nobody says aliens all have to come from the same place. There could be aliens from other planets. There could be aliens from other dimensions. There could be aliens from the future. Who knows? Okay, now that all of that is clarified and established, let's discuss cryptids. Many researchers in the cryptozoology field theorize that many of these cryptids, including Bigfoot, are dimension hoppers as well. Ooh, we got a thunderstorm. Bad one, too. Keep the animals in. Many reports suggest Bigfoot may be a phasing creature able to appear and disappear at will. This suggests it may be a natural ability of many Bigfoot creatures. Or maybe Bigfoot isn't the primitive we assume they are. Maybe they have physicists among their number who have created a dimension hopping device. Let's say that fast 3 times. Maybe they have physicists among their number who have created a dimension hopping device. Who knows? Anyway, all of this is just speculation. Or is it? Enter Dr. Daniel Nims. I believe that's his name. The report that I had was verbal and it was kind of hard to hear, so bear with me if I got his name wrong. Nims is a scientist specializing in quantum physics and energy research. His career was spent exploring how energy and matter interact with other dimensions. Nims created an energy vision device, which he claims can photograph interdimensional beings in parallel dimensions. Yeah, the energy vision device allegedly is able to photograph different resonance frequencies, which theoretically attune to these other dimensions. If that's possible, if he's right, excuse me, that's a hell of a breakthrough. That is a hell of a breakthrough. However, if this report is accurate, after going public with his energy division device, Daniel Nims was disappeared. He disappeared. Daniel Nims disappeared along with his device and all of his research. Information on him has been wiped from the internet, including his published papers. Nobody knows who's responsible for for his disappearance. It could have been the American government, a different government, another human group with a lot of clout, or possibly even an extra-dimensional group who didn't like being exposed for whatever reason. Hell, it could have been he himself that did it. Who knows? In conclusion, extra-dimensional beings are just as possible, if not more so, than extraterrestrial beings. Some of these extra-dimensional beings may very well be cryptids, and as a matter of fact, some researchers classify aliens, the little gray aliens, as a type of cryptid. I've got a book right over there, and it details different cryptids, and one of them is the little gray alien. I'm not going to try to unravel that plate of spaghetti, but there you go. There's a lot of overlap within these fields of research, and frankly, who cares? If something discovered in cryptozoology explains something in ufology, amen. You know, the overlap could be a good thing. At any rate, if you see a Bigfoot, an alien, or a ghost, you may very well be witnessing an extra-dimensional being. Keep that in mind. Again, who knows? If anybody else knows anything else about this Dr. Nims, or if anybody else knows anything else about this or has some pertinent information, please put it in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to read it. I know I would. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. There is a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. When the police detective, who happens to be a skinwalker squirrel, uncovers a plot by a paranormal perpetrator, he has to enlist the aid of his fellow housemates. If you enjoy a modern, quirky take on historical mythology, check out my new original novel, The House Off Farrago Road. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me.